Hello, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Freed, and welcome to It's My Honor. I'm an executive coach doing pro bono coaching for the Honor Foundation, an organization dedicated to helping Navy SEALs, Marine Raiders, and other special operators transition from the military to the civilian workforce. And today, it's my honor to welcome Kelsy Holle. Welcome, Kelsy.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Kelsy, it's my understanding you are a special operations data analyst, and you're going to be transitioning when?
In November.
In November, okay. So you work with the Navy SEALs in the field to support them. And can you tell me some highlights of your career that you think is important for the civilian workforce to know?
Of course. So the bulk of my career, I worked as an Arabic linguist, which was so exciting. It was constantly changing. Every office I worked in was different. Every deployment was different. I've done anything from being the interpreter on boardings to face-to-face interpretation to interpreting documents. But for the past few years, I've been working as a data analyst, which is basically like playing my favorite video game all day, every day. I love data. I love being able to pull seemingly disparate dots and connect them to find patterns that help my customers make more informed decisions. And by doing this, I can arm operators when they go out the door so that they can be prepared with information for any situation they may come up with in the environment that they're working in.
Great. So these customers of yours, they're your internal customers, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so how do you present this data to them? What is some of the skills that you use to help make sure that it's the right type of data that you give them?
Well, I ask them. I send out a request to my customers asking them basically exactly what they need, and I do it in a way that I can find out exactly what information they're looking for and possibly something that they haven't thought of that they may need as well. And then I present that information in exactly the form that that particular customer is going to need and is going to respond to and what's going to be most useful for them.
So this prepares them then when they're in the field for any eventuality.
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is interesting because you mentioned to me offline before we started that you wanted to pursue a career in special education. How does that translate with what it is that you've been doing?
Well, first I'll have to go into a little bit of personal history.
Okay.
I grew up with a learning disability. And when I was in school, I was a D student with poor social skills. And I was told if I tried really, really hard, I could graduate high school and I could find a very simple job. So I tried really, really hard and I graduated high school. I joined the Navy and I became an Arabic linguist. And then I moved on to data analysis. So my next mission is going to be ability awareness.
And how far do you want to take that? Do you want to just stop at the teacher level, or do you want to do other things beyond that?
I want to push this as far as I can. I want to make as much of a difference in this community as possible. So my plan is to start out with teaching while I'm working on my master's, but eventually I want to go into leadership and possibly end up as a special education director at the district level or higher.
Great. So, Kelsy, if I were to talk to your commanding officer, what would he or she tell me your greatest strengths are?
I would say that most of my leadership would say my greatest strength is probably being able to take techno speak and present it in a common language. I have a knack for presenting information in a way that everybody can understand, making it more usable. And in doing so, I've increased the demand for highly reliable data.
Great. Well, I want to thank you for spending time with me this morning. And again, Kelsy Holle, welcome to It's My Honor. It has been.
Thank you.